Hello, I'm Bill LeMay, and thank you for watching Community Matters. We hope you'll continue to watch as we discuss issues facing our community and provide you with the resources and information needed to find solutions. Welcome to Community Matters. It's no secret that Raleigh and the surrounding areas have become extremely popular destinations for families and individuals. In a booming real estate market, it helps to have a little guidance. Here with some insight is Kevin Storjohann of Keck Realty Group. And Kevin, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Bill. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, Raleigh seems to have always been a magnet for folks to come. Give us an idea, just a broad overview of how the real estate market is here in Raleigh and the Triangle.
Well, Bill, thanks. That's a great question. Thank you for having me on the show again. Right now, over 65 people are moving to the Triangle every single day. Right now, we have more of a demand than a supply right now. We do have low inventory. So hopefully we hope to see more new inventory next year. But right now, what is keeping us alive is new construction growth. You know, the homes are appreciating like crazy. Homes are appreciating at 6 to 7% a year.
Wow.
So yeah, now, even though it's a seller's market, it's time to buy. Right now, for renters are experiencing $100 to $150 a year increase in rent. So wow. Yeah, so it's time to buy, even though it's a seller's market.
Well, why is this area so attractive to people? Because 65 people, that's a lot a day.
It is a lot. I mean, it's just the area. People love this area. We relocate a lot of people from upstate New York and other states. Everybody's moving here. It's great weather.
No, it does. It gives you, I mean, it's a beautiful area. That's why I'm here. I'm a transplant as well.
Yeah.
So you have a market that's very, very hot. So for a seller, this is awesome. When it comes to a real estate agent, and now you have these people looking for homes, so it's all supply and demand. What kind of guidance and advice do you give to sellers? For instance, I mean, are you seeing sellers and multiple offers, and are they going that quick?
Right now, it's a strong seller's market. We do have a low inventory. We do hope to see more next year. 1 in 3 homes are selling for over list price. So 1 in 3 sellers are experiencing sales over what they were asking, and it's a seller's market right now.
Well, I know, just anecdotally, when you drive by, I used to see all kinds of homes for sale. It's hard to, I mean, you drive now, it's tough to find a home that is for sale, so they're going quite quickly. How is this affecting, Raleigh's popularity, people moving here to the outlying areas, some of the, like Zebulon, for instance, some of the outlying communities? Well,
some of the outlying communities are experiencing the same growth. Clayton, Garner, Knightdale, Roseville, they're all 15, 20 minutes away from Raleigh, and they're becoming just as popular as Raleigh. Buyers are having more luck finding a little bit more availability out there. There's just a little bit more inventory, and you can buy a lot more house for your dollar out there. Just about 20 minutes from Raleigh, you can significantly buy more homes. So that's why people are doing that.
Well, and that's good news for everybody who has a home, who wants to sell it. What about those who want to buy a home? And now you're coming to this area and you're seeing the kind of prices. I mean, let me ask you, what is the median house going for nowadays in Raleigh?
I believe it's a little over $300,000.
$300,000?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it increases every year.
But I mean, where's for instance, a young couple coming out come up with $300,000 for a home? Well, how do you know when you're ready to buy a home, I guess would be the question.
Well, Bill, if you're renting right now and you're paying $1,000 a month rent, and you're paying your rent on time, and you have a job, and you have okay credit, you can probably afford a home. If you pay $1,000 a month of rent, you can easily afford a home,
Well, I always thought, I don't know, so don't take my advice, but when you're paying that kind of rent, and rather than owning something, and there is, if you're seeing that kind of an increase, 7% a year, that's a heck of an investment for somebody.
Yes.
Why would you pass up on that?
I know. Well, let me just give you a little bit of example, Bill. My house, for example, I bought my house 18 months ago in downtown Clayton. Is appreciated 25%.
Are you kidding me?
In 18 months, yep.
Oh my goodness. Well, you got a big smile on your face.
I do have a big smile on my face, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the do's and don'ts then, as you advise, for instance, let's start with the sellers themselves.
Okay.
What should they do? What should they not do to get top dollar?
Well, one good thing is that sellers need to always make sure that they do is make sure their home is ready when a buyer walks in. I understand, people have families and they got to get out the door real fast for a showing, but make sure that house is in tip-top shape so when a buyer walks in, they see that house for the first time and they fall in love. Make sure that house is ready to go.
So, and what does that entail? Getting rid of the
Getting,
clutter?
getting rid of clutter, touch up paint, getting the landscaping nice, clean up everything you possibly can think of. We offer staging. That's another thing that helps get homes sold.
Now, what about the buyers?
Buyers is great. One thing about buyers is the market is so hot right now that you have to act quick. For a new buyer, if you see a home you do like, you have to jump on it. You have to call me the same day that you see it, and we have to run out there and look at it, because there might be another guy, another lady doing the exact same thing, and we want to beat them. So that's the idea.
Is it really that hot? Is it that competitive in this area?
I've seen homes sell for $16,000 over asking price, is the highest I've seen this year.
Oh my goodness, and they're going quickly.
They're going quickly. Homes, they're 1.3 is going for over list price. They're selling within a week. The average days on market is well under a month. It's just hot right now. It's kind of cooling down. So, winter's coming around, but in the springtime, I think it's going to heat back up.
Well, I was going to ask you that. Are there times of the year, seasons for house sellers?
Yeah, showings start. They get pretty heavy around March, April time, and May, and then they trickle down all the way towards the winter. So hopefully next year, in the beginning of the spring, we'll see a large influx of more showings and more homes under contract, and hopefully more inventory, more sellers.
All right, Kevin, man, thank you. Thank you for giving us an update. Stick around, because when we come back, we're talking about mortgage rates and lending. So stay tuned.